he's tricking on this other girl, it's because he has another woman. So he has to maintain the relationship that he has with his other woman. So he has to trick on her to keep her around. His wife is not going to go nowhere.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another journey episode of 8 at the Table. She is definitely one of the original people we started working with early on. Right?
Right.
Early on.
I started from the bottom with y'all.
That's it. We started from scratch.
And we still here.
And we're still here.
What a blessing.
And who saw all of this podcasting happening back then? When we started, it was no such thing.
No, everybody just want to jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah. Right now, we just want to continue the journey. So thank you for stopping by. Thank you for coming through.
Me.
Definitely appreciate it. So let's start with a little bit about you. Let's tell the people a little bit about you.
Hi, guys. My name is Gloria, but they call me Glow. I'm an artist. I'm a model. I'm an actress. I'm an entrepreneur. I do a little bit of everything. I've obviously done this show before with them, and I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me again.
I'm glad.
You guys forgot about me.
Nah, never that. Definitely. So we met through Phoenix.
That's my baby right there.
We met through Phoenix, and I remember seeing Phoenix at a casting, and it was just a really incredible thing. And we had an episode coming up, and Phoenix was like, you have to bring my girl Glow.
She's had an eye for talent since we were in
That
high
might be
school.
her calling.
Right? She should be like a booking agent or a talent scout, something like that.
Yeah, talent scout.
Yeah, she definitely has an eye for talent. She actually wanted to manage me when we were kids in high school.
Really?
And I'm like, yeah, because I've been entertaining my whole life since I was in junior high school. But I got to meet Phoenix in high school.
Okay.
And she was actually my girlfriend in high school.
Wow.
She was, yeah.
How was that? What was that like? So you had girlfriends before?
Yeah.
I would love to start with that journey.
I learned a lot from her. She taught me how to fast, fasting.
When a person gets to be who they are, is their life automatically more healthy?
I believe so.
What do you tell us?
I believe that people should always be themselves because you're being true to yourself and you're not putting up a front for the world. Oh, I got to be like this for this person, or I got to be like that for this person. Just be you and you're going to be happy, because when you don't, you're like going to be miserable because you're putting up a front and you're not being yourself. You're not being your genuine self.
Okay.
That affects your mental health because
it's got to be damaging on your mental health. 100%. I don't want to use the word damaging. That might be a little extreme.
It affects you for
sure. But it definitely affects your mental health. But let's go with that let's go with that for example, right? What if being yourself kept you single for the last 10 years and you want to be with somebody?
Well, maybe you should look inside yourself and see what's causing you to be single, because apparently if you're single for all this time, then maybe you're the problem.
No, you're definitely the problem. No, you're the problem.
You gotta find yourself.
But you are being yourself, right? Like, there are people, men and women, there are people who are over catering, right? Like a man meets a woman, he could over cater.
But life is about evolution.
Explain.
In the sense of, like, if you see that something is not giving you, I'm gonna say it in Spanish, a resultado, meaning a result, you have to change it. You have to see what's going to make it work for you, because apparently the way that you are being is not getting you to where you want to go. For example, I'm not speaking about a relationship. I'm speaking about myself right now. Like for example, I do music, you just said that. And I decided that I was going to stop smoking marijuana. I used to smoke weed.
So you stopped smoking?
Yeah, I decided to give up smoking weed, and I decided to give that to God so I can get what I want from my career. So it's like a sacrifice. That's the sacrifice that I'm giving up marijuana, because I want to get the results that I need from my music career. So not only for like a music career, but that goes for a relationship as well, for a job, for a marriage.
Because it's important to you.
Of course.
So, it's commonly says that we're living in a time, right, that nobody wants to sacrifice nothing. People just want to grab and go, and they just want to take what they can and keep it moving, right? But you're saying, I'm willing to give up weed to get something that I want. And the reason we produce relationships is we're really trying to figure out, without filter, why people can't keep it together. Like, for example, one of the questions I wanted to ask you.
You gotta keep it real, first of all.
And
That's first of all.
Go ahead.
You gotta keep it real with each other, and you have to be open. You have to be friends before anything, because when you have a friendship with somebody, you get to understand a person from another level. When you're not just focusing, oh my God, this is the relationship. Oh no, they gotta do this way. But when you love the person that you're with, you're gonna accommodate yourself to their liking. What they if they don't like that about you, then you should change it if you really love that person. And it's not about you changing for that person, because at the end of the day, it's probably beneficial for you. Because if your partner is telling you, for example, I had a situation when I was with my son's father where he was like, that girl's not your friend. Yeah, it's an example.
Mm-hmm.
That girl's not your friend. Nah, she's my friend. Da, da, da. She's not your friend. Shorty ain't my friend no more.
And you dated her.
See, but I could have dated her when he told me, but I'm the type of person that I like to learn from my mistakes.
So you didn't date her.
Not when he told me, because
No.
I had to experience what I went through. For example, I used to dance back in the day. I used to go dance in Jersey.
Okay.
Right? So I used to know this girl from like school, whatever. We met up like after we were a little older, and she put me on. He wasn't with it. He didn't want me to dance.
Oh,
But I wasn't getting naked. I wasn't stripping. It was go-go dancing. You know, in New Jersey, you know, you wear your little bikini and you dance or whatever. And you go on the little pole, but you don't got to do too much. But he wasn't with it, right?
So she put you onto that.
She put me on,
And he saw that coming before she even asked.
probably. But he never said that she was going to put me to dance. You know what I'm saying?
He could tell. He
But
could read it.
It was something. It was something. It was something in her. Or maybe she was trying to kick it to him and he didn't want to tell me. I don't know what it was, but he was right. So we went into it. I started dancing or whatever, and I started making money. I started going up.
That's a good feeling.
It's a great feeling. I started saving money. She started, look at this one. Oh, shit, she did her ass? What? She started hating on me.
Well, you know, they say that people want you to do good, just not better than them.
Not better than them. See, but that's not true. Everybody's not like that.
Okay.
Because I'm a real ass bitch.
Okay.
Sorry for saying it like that, but I'm a real.
That's a very common, that's a common.
I'm a real lady, you know. I want, if you're my friend or if you're my family member, I want you to win. I want you to do better. Because if you do better, you're gonna put me on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you really want me to ride with you, and if you don't, then I'm gonna clap for you. That's what real people are supposed to do.
So she starts hating on you.
She starts hating on me, and it starts becoming noticeable. So at first it was a cross of words or whatever. Oh, this, that, and the third. I don't even want to get into it too much. But the last thing that she did after that situation, which was the second one, which was the one that I was like the icing on the cake.
What'd she do?
This girl had the nerve to push me coming out the club because we were coming out and the owner told her to leave. She pushed me. And when I went like that, her cousin was there because she also used to dance with us.
Okay.
She got in the way. She was like, no, you're not going to fight. You're not going to fight. I was like, yo, let me hit her. She's like, no, you're not going to fight. You're not going to fight. And I'm like, so check it. We get in the car. Now we leave. The girl that pushed me went her way, and I get in the car with her cousin and another one of our friends. And she's like, that's not your friend, lover. That's not your friend. I was like,
So another person tell you that's not your friend.
right, but that's her cousin.
Well, people have some bad character traits, you know?
So that being said, mind you, they don't even talk anymore.
Probably not till today.
They're going to talk after this one. I was like, yeah, she's right. And then after that, you know, a little time passed by, and I actually saw her again. I took her to work to my new spot where I was working in the city, Aces. And RIP Aces. Made so much money there. Long story short, she went and, like, she caught, like, you know, Jersey and New York, the lifestyle, the way that people work is different. New York is more vicious. And I think it humbled her a little bit.
So you brought her there to humble her.
No. I brought her there so she could make some money. No. I brought her there so she could make some money. Because at the end of the day, I loved her. I still got love for her.
You brought her there.
Nah. I loved her. I still love that girl.
Women be having some slide.
Nah, I still loved her.
That was a payback on the low.
It wasn't.
Like, this ain't
Actually,
Jersey.
you know what? I'm gonna keep it real. I did take her there so she could humble herself.
Yeah, I could tell because
I did. I'm a Scorpio. You know, I'm gonna give it to you one way or another. So you gonna learn your lesson one way.
You felt like you owed her some shit.
Nah, I did it the cute way. I did it the cute way
But you did it politically.
Hello.
All politically.
So mira,
right.
so I took her, and when we left there,
Vicious, New York City.
Because she was driving at that time, I was not driving,
that.
so she drove me home. And when we got in front of my building, she started crying. She's like, "I'm so sorry. Sorry for doing that to you." I was like, "I forgive you."
Did y'all talk after that?
We no longer friends.
Again.
Stay with me if you want to.
We did an episode, which was really one of among one of my favorite episodes, and it was called "Is Chivalry Dead?" It was about there's no more gentlemen's and everything else.
There are.
So now I kind of of course I follow social media. It's very important. It's part of what part of my job, right? It's part of my work, and I'm coming to a place where I'm like, is monogamy dead? Like. Because
that's a good question.
Because now I'm hearing, and I just watched a podcast with where
people get tired of doing the same thing.
I was watching a podcast and Country Rain was like, women cheat more than men. So if women are cheating and men are naturally
they don't.
Men are naturally non-monogamous creatures.
They do not.
Men conform to monogamy. So if women are cheating...
You know why y'all do that? For example, I know a person that, a man actually, he used to tell me that he had an open relationship with his partner, right? Mm-hmm. But he would have sex with these other women, but he would not orgasm.
Why?
Because he said it was something about his ego. Men are egotistical, so they're gonna do things to feed their ego. It doesn't necessarily mean they want the girl. It doesn't necessarily mean they like the girl more than their wife. They just want to know that they can have the girl. That's all.
No, like I gotta.
Yes, it is because this is coming from not one man. Because let me tell you something. I work in the nightlife, and I know a lot of people.
You know the game. That's what I'm saying to you. Look. Here's the thing that threw me off, and I'm about to say this. This is the one that threw me off.
Now, if she got some good pussy, he might just come in there.
I don't buy it. I'm just saying. If
but
he's
I think
beaten,
it's just ego,
Beaten, look, I'm about to say this. This is why I'm saying. I'm not saying all women cheat, but it's a thought, right? Do all women cheat? Because one of the things, I was having a conversation before I even heard this interview with a woman, a married woman. And we're in a social setting, but I know this person, we're just having, and she, she was talking about 8 at the table. We're talking about the show and relationships and everything else. Then we got on the topic of cheating or something like that. And I said, well, if a dude cheat, he trying to pick shorty up, go get something to eat, get something to drink.
Now you doing too much.
No. I'm talking about something that you rotating, right?
Okay.
So he picking shorty up, he gets something to eat, gets something to drink. He's chilling, and then he's kind of vibing. You know what she said? She said, I ain't got time for that. I'm telling my husband I'm going to the store, or I'm telling my husband I'll be back. I got an hour. I will get it done and come back home.
Nah, that's her. Everybody's different, though. Everybody's not the same. Just because she does that or she did that doesn't mean that other women are going to do the same thing. Like if you're in love with your man and you care for your man and you want your relationship to work and you want your marriage to be sustainable, you're not going to do something that's going to jeopardize that. As a woman, especially if your man is taking care of you in every sense of the word. You know what I mean?
So if you're happy, you won't cheat.
Fuck no. For what? I'm happy.
So is that
Sex is good. Life is good. I take care of him. He take care of me. I cook, I clean, I wash, or we have a maid. I don't know. I don't care. See, this is the thing with relationships. Y'all gotta keep it fucking spicy, man. You can't do the same shit every fucking day. Eso se aburre. People get tired. They get bored. Fuck me over here. Fuck me over there. Let's go fuck on the plane. Let's go fuck in the fucking park. Who cares? I don't know.
Okay.
Like, keep it spicy. And you know what? If your man likes other girls and you like other girls, do it together. It's fun.
Well, that's every man's. First of all, men
It
don't
is
even.
fun.
I'm just saying, most men don't even have the courage to bring that up because you know.
Because they pussy.
They're not. It's not because they pussy.
No, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna tell you
I
why
think it's
men
'cause
don't
they
bring
scared
it
of their
up.
wife, right?
Nah, it's not because they're
So
scared
why
of their
is it?
wife.
Why is it? Tell me.
And this is the, for the lack of a better word, this is the dumb shit. This is the dumb shit.
What's the dumb shit?
All right, you like, oh, baby, I want a threesome. Let's get a girl. Okay, let's get a dude too. After we done this, let's do this. And it's just like,
Well, everybody's.
I'm
I'm sorry. Let me cut you off. I'm sorry. For me personally, I'd rather have a threesome with a female because I feel like 2 men is too much for my life.
Can I just say something to you?
That's like a train.
It is a train. Can I just say something to you? No, it is a train. It is a train.
I'm with it. I'm not with it. No.
Right.
No.
But listen, can I say something to you? I personally, and I'm not speaking for women, I think most women don't want 2 dudes beating it down.
No.
Right? But do you know why they say...
No.
I didn't say all. I said most.
Okay.
I didn't say all.
Okay,
I
some
said the
bitches
rule, not the
crazy.
exception. There's women, they all...
There's some girls that's nasty.
Right?
They nasty.
But I think that
More power to you, baby. I ain't judging you.
women always want this equality energy.
But we're not equal.
But they want the
We're not equal. You cannot have kids. Can you birth a child? You cannot birth a child. I cannot. I don't have a dick. I cannot put out sperm. There's things that, for example, I'm very fucking girly. I'm not a handyman. I'm gonna need my man to do that for me. We're not equal. We're not the same. Get it together. We're not the fucking same.
But it's a narrative that's being preached. So that's why I think most men are a little bit afraid to ask that woman for a threesome. Because she's going to be like, okay.
But that's why I say you got to be friends first.
It's not, well, you speaking of friends, it's not her sometimes, it's the friend. Because this is how it goes.
No, you don't do it with your friends.
No, I'm not talking about the action.
okay.
I'm not even talking about the act. It's the friend. So for example, he goes, yo, you know what? We should... And then she's like, oh, let me think about it. It could be spicy. It could be sexy, right?
Yeah.
She's thinking about it. Now she out having drinks with her girl. She's like, I'm going to tell you something. Don't say nothing. So-and-so said da-da-da. Da-da-da. The friend is like, well, women equal rights type shit. If he could do it, you got to be able to do it. Like, they'll put some sauce in your shit.
Nah.
So that's why, you got to remember, a man, now, this might sound a little funny, but a man who loves his woman and is in a real relationship, like he really loves her, he sees 10 steps ahead. That's why most men don't make these moves. Men see ahead. Not saying that women don't, but men could see ahead more with clarity.
Thanks for clarifying that. You're over here talking about they see ahead. What you think that women do? They don't see ahead? Clarified it. That's why I said thanks for clarifying it.
Women see ahead with security.
We see ahead a lot.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think women see ahead.
We know more than y'all know. Y'all think y'all know everything, but y'all don't know shit.
I think y'all look ahead at how you're gonna secure your position and how everything is gonna be okay, that you're not gonna be left in the
We
cold.
see way more than y'all. Because let me tell you something. I'm a mother of an 18-year-old boy, and boys do not mature like women do. They do not. They do not, and I'm speaking from experience. They do not. My son is a good boy. God bless him. He's 18. I got him this far. God bless my baby. Famita, he even asked me to go to the store for permission to go to the store. God bless my baby.
Yeah, I mean...
When I was his age, I was pregnant with him. I was living outside my house, doing my thing, grinding. Have you heard my song, Exhale? Listen to the song and tell you the whole story about the life.
But that's different, though.
The whole story.
But that's a little bit different because...
No, it's not different.
Eras change, right? I mean, there was a time in the 70s that people used to drink and drive, and it was normal.
Excuse me. Let me just say this. My son tells me, even though he's not mature the way that I was, like, in the sense of, like, you know what I mean? Like, women are more, like, awake, and boys are more like, okay, mommy this, mommy that. I'm going to, you know what I mean? He tells me things. He's very intellectual. He's so smart that I'd be like, how you know that? Just because he's not as spicy as I was, or as like, I didn't want to be home, or independent. That's the word I'm looking for. Just because he's not as independent as I was at his age, doesn't mean he's not smart and intellectual. He's very bright.
Okay, but his experiences.
You know what he told me? He plays video games. You know what he told me? I was like, why are you playing video games if you're not making money of it? Like, if you're going to play video games, just make money of it. He's like, it's temporary pleasure.
That's his age. They all say that at that
No,
age.
it is. And you know, he's about to start school right now. So, and you know what he told me? I'm cutting everybody off and I'm a focus.
Okay, so
See, at his age, I wasn't thinking about temporarily pressure. I was just having a good time.
what were you thinking about at 18? Well,
Nada. Then when I got pregnant, I was like, shit just got real. Shit just got fucking real. And I had to grow up with my baby.
And what went through your mind at that time?
I was scared. I was so scared.
Did you show it?
No.
So give me the whole thing, like how.
Oh, you want to know those stories?
Yeah. So you.
Ay, Dios mío. I had already left the house because I don't know. I wanted to be independent. I didn't want to be in the house. A lot of things happened in that apartment where I grew up in. So I kind of didn't want to be there. So I was trying to escape. And I was living with his dad. And I got pregnant. And me and him were not seeing eye to eye, but I didn't know that I was pregnant. So I left. Mind you, we were living together already. And I left. And
Where'd you go?
I went back home. I went back home. And I wasn't feeling well. I was like, I feel weird. And I went to the hospital, and I went to my OBGYN, and I went to check myself, and I was pregnant. I was like, oh, shit. How am I going to tell mommy I'm back home? Like, what am I going to do? And I told him, he's like, he didn't want me to have my son.
Was abortion in your head at all at that time when you found out?
I was going through a time at that age that I was doing too much. You know, I was taking ecstasy pills. And I was smoking a lot of weed. And I feel like my son saved my life.
Talk about it.
I want to cry.
No, we don't want you to cry.
Mira, I did my makeup myself today. I cannot cry this one now.
No, it's a celebration.
My son saved my life because once I realized that I was pregnant, I couldn't get high no more.
Okay.
So I had to tell my mother, obviously, because I was staying in her house again. Can I get some tissue? And I told her, I remember she was in her room. She was watching novelas. And I went inside her room and I told her, I was like, I got to tell you something. And then she's like, what you got to tell me? Like,
You think she knew?
no, I don't know. Probably because I was out the house, so.
I mean, she definitely knew you was
my mom is very intuitive and she be dreaming shit, so she'd be like, mira, me soñé esta vaina, I dreamt this or whatever, but I don't think she saw this one coming. Because when I was in high school, I told her I was a lesbian.
That was,
Thank you.
Oh.
When I was in high school, I told her that I was a lesbian, and she was like, mira, you fucking crazy. I was like, but look at the bright side. I was like 16 when I told her that. I'm sorry to go backwards, but I like, this is part of the story too. When I was in high school, I told her I was lesbian, and then she wanted to kill me. She was like, mira, maldita sucia, cuero, toda loca, da, 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 da. They not with that gay
not
stuff.
with this shit.
So I was like, but look at the bright side. At least I won't get pregnant. I won't get pregnant. I got so pregnant. Yeah, and then going forward to when I was like 18, I was like, Ma, I gotta tell you something. Da 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 da. She's like, what? And I was like, I'm pregnant. I whispered it. I whispered. She said, what? ¿Que tú estás qué? She was like, mira, tú te mamás con quién te hizo esa barriga. What she said was, you better go to who made you that belly. And I was like, he don't want it. He didn't want me to have it.
He didn't want the baby.
He did not want the baby. He already had a daughter. And
He was older than you?
yes.
Okay.
Like about 7 years older than me.
Okay.
For some reason, I like older men. I think I get it from my mother and my aunts. I don't know why. My experience, I don't know. These little kids don't know how to wipe their ass. Anyways, so she was like, what? I was like, he don't want the baby. She was like, you don't need that fucking cucaracha. Cucaracha's a roach.
So that means that
She said, I'm going to help you. I got you, mommy. I got you. And
she was willing to give you full support. Because you wanted the baby regardless.
yes. I knew that God put that that little boy inside of me for a reason.
Okay.
So she was very supportive. And then as the months went by, I went around to his block. He was a drug dealer. And he saw the little belly. It was poking out a little bit. He's like, you really pregnant? Fuck you mean? He's like, do you know what it is? And I'm like, no, not yet, but I have a I have a ultrasound coming up. He's like, can I come? I'm like, sure.
Oh, he got involved. You were happy with that shit.
She wasn't.
Your mom wasn't.
She told me. She warned me.
Well, she kind of like had your back, and you kind of. But I agree with your move though. See that's what I'm saying. That's the whole thing with people. It's like everybody's looking for this conventional relationship that doesn't exist. It's so. I don't want to use the word fantasy, but in a sense, it is a little bit fantasy. Like people.
It was a fantasy because I told her once I saw him again and he was like, we're gonna go to the ultrasound, and he found out that it was a boy because he already had a girl, and he was like, come back home. So I told my mom he wants me to come back home, and she's like, don't do it. I said,
was she right?
Yeah. I told her I want to have my family. I want to raise my son. I want to not my son because I already knew it was a boy. I want to raise my son with his father. I want to.
But that's the right thing to do.
Of course. And she said, don't do it. And I said, but I want to have my family. She said, you know what?
You're gonna learn.
She said, you want to do it, do it. But I don't agree.
And then it went all to shit.
No, it was good. Everything was good. I told you he was a drug dealer, and he was taking downers like Oxycontins and shit like that. He got arrested.
Oh, he was using.
Yeah, he was using drugs, and
pills
he got.
Is a thing, you know.
He got arrested, and he was going through withdrawal, and they didn't know that it was withdrawal, and they gave him like a tranquilizer because they thought that he was like going crazy, or he like he had like mental issues, and it wasn't that. It was that he was going through the withdrawal of all the opioids.
Yeah, the opioids will fuck up your whole shit. Like, yeah, I've seen that before. Like, there's a lot of vomiting, diarrhea, and people just being like, it's
me
just
and my son went through a lot. His father was in jail. They released him like a week later. Then he was hospitalized for almost a year.
From the tranquilizer?
Yeah.
It has some shit in there.
It's called Hell Though. It was called Hell Though. And when we had paid the bail, and when I went, when we went to pick him up, they told us they were not going to release him to us, that something was going on. And then when I got home the next morning, they called me and they told me that he was in the hospital in Queens, in the mental hospital.
See, I've heard, and you could, if you want to talk about it, that's up to you.
Yeah, I'm willing to talk about it.
Because I've heard, like...
sometimes people need to hear other people's experiences, because I feel like there's people in the world that maybe not have gone through the same thing, per se, but similarities.
Very close shit.
It could be relatable. You know? And I don't know if someone could be going through this right now, and it could probably be helpful for them. So I'm willing to share my story.
To open up about it.
To help other people. So when I got to the hospital, he was like not okay. And when they released him from there, his mom wanted to take him to her house. He was going to kill her.
He was going to kill her?
He was going to kill her. One night, I couldn't sleep because he kept on getting up from the bed or whatever. And then when I finally got to him, he had like a tube sock, them long like socks. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like for like sports or whatever. And I grabbed him. He was like going inside her room. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm going to kill her. I was like, no, you're not. So I grabbed him. I took him back into the room. Didn't sleep that night. And then in the morning, I told her, he's not okay. He was trying to kill you last night. And
that had to be scary.
It was very scary. And at this time, I'm like, what, 19? My son is not even 1. We celebrated.
And that's all on you now.
Yeah. So we take him to the hospital. So now he's in the psych ward, in the mental hospital, like admitted into the mental hospital.
Yeah.
So now I'm with Jason alone in the apartment because we had our own place or whatever. We were not living with his mother. She just wanted to take him there to make sure that he was okay.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm not going to stay in her house. I have my own house. I'm going to go home. So I went home, and he was the one taking care of us. I wasn't working. So,
he was providing.
Right. So we didn't have food. And I wasn't asking anyone for help, not my mother, not his mother.
That was tough. And you stood by him. Mm-hmm. That's some real shit, though.
Yeah. And I remember one time.
I don't want you to cry. I'm just letting you know. If a nigga go crazy, how these bitches gonna leave you?
What?
I'm just saying. I don't want you to cry.
It's a little emotional,
I'm just saying, bro. Listen, a lot of these girls are gonna leave you.
Who?
Like
For him?
Like if he's going through what he's going, you know how many baby mothers would have
Nobody
been
was
out?
there. His other baby mom wasn't there. I was the only one that was there. Like, even when he was in the first hospital before he went to the psych ward, I used to sleep with him in the hospital.
Because you loved him. Yeah,
I used to sleep with him in the hospital for like 2 weeks, and then that happened. He's in the psych ward now, so I met up. Like, God works in mysterious ways. Let me tell you. I was somewhere in the street, and I seen one of my ex-boyfriends actually.
Okay.
And I was with Jason. He's like, "Oh my God, you had the baby already. He's so cute." Da, 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 da. And I was like, come over to my house. He's like, and I told him what was going on. So when he goes to the house, he goes to the fridge, he realizes there's nothing in there. And he goes, he does a compra, like he goes food shopping for us, and he buys us clothes, and like he holds us down. Mind you, without like
no sex, no fucking,
nothing.
Like people don't know real people do that.
Yeah.
People don't know, like if you see somebody used to
Mr.
fuck with
Harris.
us down.
Forever. And he bought us clothes, he bought us food, and he told me, "Listen, you could get on welfare." And I was like, "What is that?" And then he broke it down to me, and I went to welfare, and I applied, and they denied me. And I was so hurt because I really needed the help.
You needed the help. And the thing is, like, people don't understand
I know, because there's people that be getting on welfare, they don't need that shit. They be fucking lying, these motherfuckers. They don't fuck my shit up. So, you know what? Next time I went over there, I went with the crappiest clothes that I had. Because you cannot go to welfare looking fly, because they be like, "You don't need this shit, bitch." I went over there with my new stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I went back, and I reapplied, and I finally got the help that I needed.
Congrats on that.
Thank
At
you.
that
I'm
moment.
no longer on welfare.
No, I'm just
God
saying.
is good.
No, I'm just saying. I know that's a long time
Wait.
ago.
Mira, let me tell you something.
No, it's
He hit me with
congrats
a congrats.
because a lot of times the reason why I say congrats is because a lot of time the people that need the help don't get it.
No, yeah.
And the people
And I
that
really
and the people
needed it.
The reason why I say congrats is because a lot of people don't understand. In this time of social media and everything is happy, everybody's good, everybody's up time, which is, whatever. You also got people in the background who basically know how to work the system. And they work the system so well, they take it away from people who actually need help. Your provider, your man, the provider, he got jammed. Whatever they put in him, whatever it is, he got jammed up. So now your provider's not here. You on your own. You got a child. You gotta be realistic. Like, this is what makes this country a great country. And look, I'm Haitian.
It wasn't that great because she denied me when I really needed the
What
help.
I'm saying to you is that you have to look at it. As a foreigner, if you're doing well in your country, it's beautiful. In this country, if you're doing well, it's even more beautiful too, because you got more stuff. But also in this country, if you're not doing well, there's so many programs that can help you.
A lot. But you see, I feel like I would have never known about welfare or any of the help that I got if it wasn't because of that person. And sometimes there's people, like you said, out here that come immigrants or whatever the case might be, that they don't know. So when you do have people around you, or people that can help, and that how to guide you, because everybody don't want to help you.
What do you mean?
Nobody want to help nobody. Sometimes there's people that do, that because everybody's not the same. Like I said, I could never judge everybody.
You not a
I'm not gonna put everybody in the same bubble.
The same thing, yeah.
But there are people that are willing to help, but there are people that are not willing to help you. They'll tell you, this is how you gonna get to where you going.
Sometimes,
that's okay.
Sometimes it's okay. Like, I think people, I'm not saying to do it all the time,
No.
But I think people don't understand that sometimes it's okay to hold somebody's hand through a process.
100%, I agree.
And I think people have a hard time with that. Like, they feel like, well, I'm going to hold your hand. Like, well, I'm going to hold your hand. You know, like, kind of do your own thing. But the truth is, sometimes it's okay to hold somebody's hand in the process.
You know why people don't want to do that? Because a lot of people are very ungrateful.
What's that?
Ungrateful?
Gratitude.
People are ungrateful.
But you don't owe the person nothing if they help you.
Of course not, but I feel...
You're not indebted to the person.
No, you're not in debt to nobody, but it's like, for example, if you hold me down, I'm going to hold you down forever.
I know, but is it forever indebted? It's like...
Not indebted forever, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Everybody's not the same. Like, my heart is pure. So if you show me love and you help me out in a situation, for example, that...
Mr. Harris,
very special in my life. Unfortunately, we have no communication anymore. I hope he's okay wherever you are. I hope you're okay.
Life goes on.
But I'm pretty sure that if I was to see him or if he was to see me, that same energy is going to be the same.
What do you think these young girls are getting wrong? Like, I
let me tell you something.
Like, this is
it's
a no
so funny that you bring
zone.
this up. No, but it's so funny that he brings this up because, you know, I went to work. I'm not gonna say when, but I went to work, and there was a customer that went in there, and he was talking about, you know, why the strip clubs is empty? Because I was working at the strip club. I was bartending, and he's like, because there's these girls. I'm not gonna call them something else. I'm gonna keep it cute.
Okay.
That's coming from over there and over there and over there. These immigrants selling for $300.
$300.
$300. Disgusting.
In my mind, it's just in my mind. I'm like, wow, that has to drive the price down.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. The man was like, this is why the clubs are empty. I mean, when I started working in the clubs, it wasn't about that. Obviously, there's always going to be women that sell pussy. By the grace of God, I've
never been in that position?
No, because I'm blessed. So whoever I've ever dealt with, chow, it's true. They take care of me.
When I talk to young people, and I always tell young people, I will follow you if the game was getting better, but the game's getting worse. It's not the same. See, generations follow the next generation because the next generation makes the game better, and that's no shout at the people ahead.
That's why I keep it real with my son.
Because the thing is, like,
no filter.
If you're looking at the strip club, it's not. I mean, when we used to go in the strip club when we were young, we would throw thousands of dollars
and go home empty-handed.
No woman, nobody's trying to take nobody. First of all, we never went in the strip club with expectation of taking a woman home.
No, because you just went to have fun.
We just went to have fun. The girls, they dance, they jump, and you would.
But let me tell you something. Even back in the day, there was always going to be that 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 that was selling pussy. There was. I don't even think that we should be, for example, I said earlier, I'm a real bitch, but I don't even think that's a word that we should use for us, for women. We're not bitches. Bitches are dogs. We're not dogs. We're not dogs.
There's a difference between trying to behave for somebody and respecting somebody. See, when you're trying to get with somebody and you really want to fuck with them because you might be at a different experience or time in your life, you're going to behave for them, but you don't respect them. So
if I don't respect you, I can't deal with you.
No, but
No. If I don't respect you, I can't deal with you.
People behave at work. They don't respect their boss.
I can get great example. Let me tell you something. I just left a situation because I didn't respect. I just left the situation because I didn't respect the way that a certain person was treating me and treating other people, and I wasn't with it, so I left.
So you couldn't behave.
Not that of course I behaved, but then I got a little lit on New Year's Day, and I read them. That's why I said either you let me tell you how I feel when I'm feeling what I'm feeling, or you're gonna get it when I'm drunk and you're not gonna like it because I'm gonna tell you how I really, really, really feel.
That's a lot to suppress.
It was a lot of suppression going on because see, when people feel like they're superior to you when they really not, and y'all really fucking right here, or maybe they right here and you right here, and they feel like they right here but they not. They not. Fuck out of here. They try to fucking put you down, and then when you try to, they be like, no what? Oh, cause we at work, I'ma keep it cute, but I'ma tell you how much I'm not gonna fucking take. I'm not going to take shit from you, not from her, not from him, and not from nobody. I know my worth. I know what I bring to the table. And not 8 at the table. But I know what I bring to the table.
So speaking of the table,
I am the whole fucking table. What about that?
Why are women, I hate to drag this because, Rico started this whole shit. What do you bring to the table?
He's too full of himself.
He's not full of himself. He started this whole shit.
He does say a lot of things that make a lot of sense.
His shit
And
makes sense.
What? You know why he's a little bit more better? Because he has a daughter.
He's matured.
Yeah. Kids do that to people. So I feel like his perspective on life is a little bit different. Because the way he was talking back then is not the same way he's talking now. We're in a time right now where women are very independent. So I don't think that a man should be shamed for taking care of his woman, which sometimes that happens because his boys are very like, oh, why are you tricking on her? Da, 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 da.
They call him a trick.
Right. But that's not tricking. Like, for example, his boys don't know what she does for him to provide for her. Because that's not tricking, that's providing. If your woman is taking care of you and you're happy with what she's doing for you as a man and whatever she's doing for you as a woman, you want to take care of her. It's just like the natural thing to do at least I can speak for myself and the men that I've encountered in my life.
But
they take care of me.
Yeah, but okay, so you expect the man to take care of you. That's his responsibility.
I don't expect it, but as a man, for example, if you have a woman, right, and you're dating and that's your woman and, you're giving her your time and she's giving you her time and she's going through a hard time where she cannot hold herself down. You as her, for me personally, I would think, you as her man, you got to hold her down because right now she can't hold herself down.
Okay, but so again, let's go back to the shame. Mm-hmm. So let's say a man is in a position, let's say financially he can do it, or he's in a position he could do it. Is he considered to society a trick? What is he considered?
It's none of their business, whatever he do with his money and with his life. People need to mind their business. That's what society needs to do. They need to mind the business that pays them.
That would sound good. But
it's true.
I'll tell you the only reason that doesn't sound good.
No, because people are always going to have an opinion and your friends are always going to say something. But guess what? Your friends are not going to hold you down the way that your woman is holding you down. But if you in a jam, your woman is going to take you out.
If it's your woman, but what I'm trying to say to you is like this, right? So I got to go like high school, after high school, neighborhood type shit, right? Mm-hmm. You knew, your man's like, I just met blah, 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 Linda. Oh, yeah, she fucked easy. You just knew.
Yeah, but...
right? And Linda fucked easy because Linda was an easy fuck. Mm-hmm. And everybody knew Linda
But he still decided to wife her?
I don't know if he wifed her. I wouldn't advise it. But what I'm saying to you is that, let's just say that example. When a dude spends money just recklessly on a woman, other women be like, he a trick.
No, he just got it.
No, he a trick. Come on, Glow. Ride with me. He a trick.
So
and that's okay.
Trick.
But what I'm saying is like, can you respect? That's what I'm saying. I think that.
Why not?
Can you respect a trick or can you respect a provider?
For example,
who could you really respect?
No. If the man is tricking, right?
Mm-hmm. Do you mind?
No, of course.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
If the man is tricking, it's because he has another woman, right? If he's tricking on this other girl, it's because he has another woman. So he has to maintain the relationship that he has with his other woman. So he has to trick on her to keep her around. His wife is not going to go nowhere. And he already knows that. It's cheaper to keep her. So they say. I wouldn't know. I am married. So they say.
So men with money trick.
And broke niggas just fuck. That's why.
Say that one more time.
Broke niggas just fuck. Let me tell you something. Not all broke men, because there's some broke men that have some whack dick. But there's some broke men that all they good for is fucking, and there's women that trick on them. Because thank you so much. You're a good listener. There's women that trick on men too, just because of the dick. If the dick is good, they might just trick on you and take care of you. There's women that do that all the time.
I remember when we were kids, young kids. I'm talking about out of high school. We used to look for older women because we knew they would spend.
Right.
We knew they would give
I
us.
just said that.
We knew they would let us use their cars.
Right.
We knew they would do things that
They would give you money.
and they would just do. They did a lot more than that.
Give you. Yeah.
And they would just do whatever you
But they,
told them to do.
you know why they did that for you?
They
Because
wanted to be young so bad that they would do anything just to be
right.
around us.
I have aunts that have younger husbands and boyfriends and stuff like, and they trick on them. They do, and it's like it's about pleasure. Whatever you're tricking on is because you don't have it in your house, so you find temporary pleasure in that. And if you got to make them feel better with a little money here and there, trip here and there, you're gonna do that because you want to keep them around. It's about keeping them around. That's why they trick, because they want to keep that person around. Because let me tell you, yeah.
Speak on it.
Well, if you trick, they're gonna stay. If you stop tricking, they leaving because you're not providing that.
Fall in love?
It's possible, but you need to always remember that this person, be man or woman, is not gonna leave their spouse for you. So you're just momentary pleasure. So you got to take what you can out of it, because that shit is gonna run out. And guess what? The same way they're tricking on you, there's another one that's gonna come. They're gonna get tired of you, and the other one they're gonna trick on the other one. So whenever you have the opportunity to get tricked on, just take it and save it. I'm just saying, it's true.
You know, one of the things that I always... Marie, you good? The cigar's bothering you? You know what I always said? Like, if I was to give women advice, which I can't give, but if I would. I'm talking about women, especially in their 20s, early 30s.
Take it, save it.
Nah, I would say, look, if you have a qualifying man who's tricking on you, the first thing you want to do is buy an asset.
100%.
Buy an asset.
Fuck the bags. Fuck the shoes.
Fuck the shoes.
Get me a car or get me a house.
Fuck the trips.
Get me a house.
I'm gonna tell you, if I could say one thing to the women, like, look, you're 24 years old or 31 years old, 32, whatever.
You ain't never lied. You never lied.
This man is a borderline CEO of a company. He's a multimillionaire. He got it. He's in that position. He's in position. All you gotta tell him is like, look, baby, buy me this 3 family under my name, under my LLC, under my ownership.
Ding, 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 ding.
Then she goes to him, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm just saying, if I can't give advice to women, but if I could, this is what I would say. You go to him and you say, I went to the bank, and they say I don't qualify with 20% down. I need 50% down. And he'll cut you a check for 50% down. You will own the property with damn near half debt, low. Because I want to explain something to women, right? When that man who ate at the table, I've probably spoke to maybe 150, 200 women who've had men with money, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. What you have to understand, an asset will outlive you. Assets outlive you.
He's right. You're 100%
so when
right.
you bought that 3 family in Brooklyn back in 2004 for $350,000, it's worth $1.6 million today. Your daughter gonna live there, your son gonna live there, your grandkids gonna live there, and you're gonna have that forever. But then again, maybe not, because then you're gonna have Tyrone come through from Taco Bell and beat it down.
Once you upgrade it, why downgrade? Don't do it.
Women downgrade all the time.
For what? For what? Once you had the downgrade and you already and the upgrade, and let me tell you something. Just because a man has
Nani, where you going?
a good job and does what they have to do or whatever, doesn't mean that the dick is whack. Because there's men that are very intellectual and professional with good jobs that have amazing dick. Don't ever get it twisted. Broke niggas are not the only ones that have the good dick. There's men that are here doing their thing, getting the money, that are worth millions with some good dick. You just gotta, when you find that one, you gotta keep him there and play your position. You gotta play your position, baby. 'Cause trust me, they out here. And when you find one, hold on to him.
Do you think in our community, good sex is linked to broke dudes? Is that a myth or a fact?
It's a myth. It's a myth because just because, oh my God, broke guys have the best dick. That's a motherfucking lie. Because I just said that men in good positions have amazing cock. Really good. And they eat some good pussy too. Speaking from experience.
But so why do women buy into that?
Because they stupid. I'm sorry for saying it like that. Like, people are so stuck on like what's there that they don't look forward to the bigger picture. And life, like I said earlier, is about evolution. You cannot stay stagnant and think that this is what works for you. No, there's other things in the horizon. You gotta grow. You gotta look forward to the bigger things in life. Who the hell want to stay on welfare forever? Not me. Thank God, I'm not no longer
But
in the system.
you know what it made me think about what you just said.
But you also gotta better yourself because you can have your own money and still be equal to your man. Like, you don't have.
You and this equalness.
I'm not saying.
Speak
Obviously,
on-
we already know we're not the same, but I'm saying, like, if he has a good job and you have a good job and y'all together and y'all have amazing sex and everything is popping, both popping together.
Yeah, but here's the thing here's the thing that I'm saying to you, right? Which got me thinking. It's like you're saying. I'm not saying you're saying this. I'm just hearing this, and I'm coming up with.
We're just conversating.
Women are probably the ones that started that. Get Tyrone, get this guy in the hood with no job to give you good sex, because maybe there's a little bit of insecurity on your end that if you got George who has better sex than Tyrone, but George is wealthy, or maybe not wealthy, but doing well for himself, maybe there's a fear that you don't think you could keep George. So you have to put a thing out that, oh, these are the guys, or is it actual factual?
No, but this is also another thing. Like, for example, if you're in a relationship with somebody, right, and they're in a good position financially, but the sex is not the best sex you ever had, right? And in a relationship, you're supposed to have communication and be able to talk to each other and say, hey, you know what, baby, I kind of don't like the way you do that. Do it like this.
No, but that's not what I'm saying, because think about the difference, right? You've never heard men say women who make over 100 grand got bad pussy. Men be like, oh, smart women got good pussy.
That's a
Dumb
lie.
women
That's
got
a
good
lie.
pussy.
There, like I said, I know a man actually.
Talk on it.
And he was in a relationship with a woman, and he said they looked amazing on paper, but in the bedroom, there was no no fire, no chemistry.
Was that game?
It wasn't game because she was allowing him to sleep with other women. Until this, they broke up already, and he's still trying to figure out.
So why they broke up?
Because he wasn't happy. Just because things look good on paper doesn't mean it makes you feel good in your soul or in the intimacy. So, and he's trying to figure out where was it that she lost respect for him. And I told him, when she let you fuck other women and you did it. Sometimes women test men like men test women.
Some women get turned on by that shit, though.
See, but it became a problem when I came in the picture.
What do you mean?
Because he was trying to see me while he was with her, and I was like, I ain't with it. And he had spoken to her about me, and she was like, she got spicy about it. Any other women that he was dealing with?
Or he wanted a full relationship with you.
Possibly. Or possibly, yeah.
And what happened? How did it turn out? Or is it still turning out?
He's in the picture. She's not.
So that might be your boo.
He might. He might. Only time will tell in God.
Okay, I agree. God, definitely.
But I told him that I would not see him if he was dealing with that person because I'm not no secondhand nothing to nobody.
That's the pride again.
Nah, it's not even the pride. It's
That's pride.
It's not pride. It's like she's allowing you to do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not with it. Because at the end of the day, if you come over here and you're still dealing with her, you won't like him over here. And then if you leave me for her, she's going to be really mad. She's still mad, but I don't care.
Would you care if he left her for you? Be honest.
No, because they were already like in the verge of breaking up. The thing was that it wasn't working. Like, he didn't find that chemistry, that spiciness that he was looking for. And we have that, and they didn't have that. He was looking for that in other women while being with her, and he still didn't find it.
So you think that men and women look for something in other people while in relationships?
No, like I said earlier, it's ego. Men do that for their ego. But if you have a relationship, right, and you're in a committed relationship with your woman, you guys have chemistry and all that, and then you add the spiciness to it, that's just because y'all want to have fun together. It doesn't mean that he's looking for something else in that other woman because he already has that with his woman. They just want to have fun together.
So, which one do you think is easier for a woman to find? A man with money or a man that she has chemistry with?
A man with money.
That's easier.
Yep. Well, at least for me, it is.
It is. It is really that difficult for a woman to find a man she has chemistry with?
Yeah. Because you don't have chemistry with everybody.
It's interesting.
It's very interesting because you could, for example, I could kiss him right now, right? And not feel nothing. Hypothetically, I could kiss you right now and then I could feel everything. Hypothetically, not that's going to happen because you know you're married and we respect each other. But it's like an example, you know?
Okay.
I don't feel nothing with him, but I feel something with you. It's like, or if I kiss her or I kiss her, I might feel something with her, but I might not feel something with her. Chemistry plays a big part in intimacy.
Talk about it. I want to hear more.
Because,
I really want to
like,
hear more.
You can be, for example, you can be in a relationship with someone and you guys have a good friendship, but when it comes down to the intimacy, it's very blah. And nobody want to have no blah intimacy. You want to have fun. You want to have passion, and you want to, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's very important. You want to have fun while you're doing it, and you want to have that connection.
Do you think that's why most women put men in friend zones? Because
Yes.
there's no chemistry?
Yes, 100%. 100%. 100%, yes.
So, okay, a woman will put a man in a friend zone because of no chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
But after she got abused out in the world,
She want to go back to the friend,
then the friend decide to get together and be with each other.
but there's still no chemistry, so why would you do that?
So there was never no chemistry.
So, but why would you go back to something that didn't give you fire? We want fire. We want fire.
Do you think that we talk enough about chemistry?
No, we don't. We're always talking about the money and the sex and this and getting to this. Chemistry is so important, even in a friendship.
Tell the people about chemistry.
Chemistry is very important in a relationship because if you don't have chemistry, how you gonna light a match, right? When you're gonna light a match, you gotta hit it so it can light, right? And then when you hit it, it lights. That's chemistry, right? Boom! Se prendió el fuego. The fire got lit. So if you don't have that, even though it looks good on paper, the shit is not gonna work because there's no passion. With chemistry comes passion. And when you're passionate about what you're doing in that moment with that person, you forget about the world. It's just you two in that one precise moment. Hours could go by and you feel like it was just minutes. And you look at the time and like, oh, you was 5 hours later. What happened? You know what I'm saying? That's very important. And that's what we are forgetting in this day and age. That's what we are forgetting now in this day and age. That if you don't have chemistry, you don't have nothing because that's what makes things fire.
Hey, do you think that that's what a lot of people are getting wrong, men and women? And I'm saying
100%.
both, right? So I'll go on the man's side first. A dude could be in a position where he's doing well for himself, and he sees the IG baddie. Mm-hmm.
She could be whack in bed.
No. Forget about it. No, she's good in bed, let's just
No,
say. I don't know if she is or not. But let's just say he sees an IG baddie, bad joint I'm talking about. Flies her in.
Oh, espérate, hold on. Let me just say something. Women, hygiene is very important. Learn how to wash that. I've been saying that since the beginning of the 8 at the table. Yeah, hygiene is very important. Oh, not only women, men too, because cleanliness is close to godliness. Remember that.
So let's just say he flies her in and she's beautiful. Mm-hmm. He takes her into the room, sweet, whatever he got, and he looking at her and he don't feel nothing. There's no
touched each other
vibe.
yet.
No. When you got chemistry with somebody, you vibe from, you can feel their vibration as soon as they walk in the room.
You feel your own vibration if you go like this, unless you don't have a soul.
That's a real thing.
Yeah. Oh my God, yes it is.
Don't run from the conversation. Listen to what I'm saying to you. Don't fucking run from the conversation. Don't run. Don't run.
Okay, I'm here. I'm not
just
running.
saying.
You know I ain't scared.
I'm just saying the DMs went back and forth. You in town, blah blah blah.
Then don't do it. I mean, no. First,
No, you gotta do it for the
You
look.
gotta vibe out.
You gotta do it for the no. Let's say you did vibe out. You went, you had drinks and everything. You get back to the spot. My opinion is that when you really got chemistry with somebody, if you fly them in, yo, they get in the car. Y'all
We
both,
fucking.
Y'all both. It's like electricity in that fucking vehicle. Y'all trying to not.
Let me find.
No.
What you was doing?
No, I'm not talking about. I'm just talking about energy. I'm just talking about.
Yeah, I get it.
energy,
I'm fucking
right?
with you. I'm fucking with you.
It's electricity in that car. It's everything, and it's just like y'all get to the spot, and y'all do whatever y'all do. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But what I'm saying is like, now you this dude with all this bread. You flew in a baddie. She's in town. She's with you. She get in the car. You feel nothing. Her vibe
Yeah, but
is.
no, because first of all, okay, you know, when you first meet somebody, even of the looks, first you gotta get to know each other. You don't know if you vibing right away. That it don't come like that. You sit down, you talk, you unwind.
So you're saying chemistry could be built?
Yeah, you gotta get to know a person first. You're not gonna be like, that doesn't exist. That doesn't work like that.
So let's just say.
It doesn't.
So let's just say I
does not.
want to go back to the friend zone. Let's just say if you were
Even with
dating,
friendship, though.
Let's say if you were if let's just say I'm married, but let's just say hypothetically, me and you were best friends, and I wasn't married and I was single, and I was like, "Yo, take me out the friend zone," and then you were like, "Ugh," right? This is when you're 25. Now you're a little bit. 5 years pass. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna take you out the friend zone. We could build chemistry. Is that what you're saying?
No. Because chemistry, for example, even for friendships, because energy is everything, right? Energy is everything, and like energy match, but energy cannot. It could be an opposite.
Cannot be destroyed. I
Right,
understand
right.
that. Yeah.
But if you are not on the same frequency, let's say, as other people would say, your energy is not gonna match. Right? So you're not gonna have that chemistry. Because even friends can have chemistry and they have just like we laugh at the dumbest shit and we just understand each other and we vibing. My best friend is a boy. His name is Jack. And we
So you're saying you could have friendship chemistry,
yeah.
but not relationship chemistry.
Right.
So can you have all right,
It's different. It's very different. But it's also at the same time, it could also be similar but not the same. Because you could still be very good friends, best friends with your partner and still have amazing chemistry.
But can you have an amazing friendship with your partner?
Yes.
But you don't have sexual chemistry?
Yes, you can. But then that's when the relationship kind of like is like in a loop. It goes up and down because that chemistry sexually is not there. We're amazing friends. So if we are amazing friends and we have amazing chemistry as friends, but the sex is not
And
there
let's say you're together. You're together 5 years
in a relationship.
Yeah, I'm talking about you guys like y'all go eat pancakes together. Y'all do all this fun shit together. But when the door closes and it's just like
No, then that's what leads to cheating.
because the person
That's what leads to cheating because whatever you trying to get out of that relationship, that when you go behind those closed doors and it's not there, you're like, damn, like, you know, us humans, we want to be satisfied.
I could not be with someone. This is just me personally.
Me too, that I didn't have no
I could not
chemistry.
be with someone I don't want to fuck every day.
Me neither.
Like
Me neither.
I
here.
yeah, like if I want to like
I want to feel that fire
yo,
all the time.
If I see you cooking, I want to fuck. If I see you walking up the stairs, I want to fuck. Like if I don't feel that.
No, it's not worth it because you're wasting your
It's
time.
weird
It is very
energy.
weird because then you know what? Then in that case, then you should just remain friends.
Unless I had a sugar mama, then I could deal with
Well,
it.
you know, if you got a sugar mama, then we're going to take her money together.
If I had a sugar mama, bitch, I'm gonna put
I just want half of that shit. I just want half, Daddy. I just want half.
If my sugar mama she had to be like inherited a lot of money, and I figure a mood.
Porque tú sabes, we're going to half and half, okay? I'll give you the Viagra so you can fuck the shit out of her.
No, I figured. No. I don't need Viagra.
Hypothetically
but I'm
speaking,
no,
this
I
man is
don't.
married, guys. We're just
But what I'm saying is like, I think that I love this conversation. I love this conversation about chemistry because
we've been vibing over here.
yeah, because I don't think people really like. I think like here's the thing that I was thinking about earlier today because I know I was going to talk to you today, and I just had these things going on in my mind, and I was thinking about, damn, I want to talk to you about these things because I know I've been around you for years. So I know how you think, and I know kind of how you move and everything else. And I was saying to myself,
time, right? How many years already? Like
it's 6 years.
Wow, time flies.
Is it 6 years? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was saying to myself, I was like, I wish I would tell more people, like, you know how people be like, fuck, like for men, this is just for men. They be like, man, fuck bitches, get your money. And I would change that. I would change it.
Can see that.
You know what I would say to men, young men? I would say, fuck chasing women, chase your priorities.
That's a good way to.
Because money is a different energy. Money's a great energy if you have a conduit to it, right? But what I'm saying is like, you got to understand, if you look at the richest people in the world, they chase their passions. They chase their drive. They chase their dreams. And they made it their all, right? So if you only chase money, you may end up in an empty place. Now, let's reverse it. Most women, I don't think chase money. I think most women chase security. Security is so important to women that men don't understand. I think men almost
We want to protect her.
downplay. Yeah, I don't think men understand how important security is to a woman.
But men also seek for that too because, you know, like I said earlier, men are emotional as women or maybe even more. And society has made this thing like, oh, men are not supposed to cry or men are not supposed to be emotional or this, that, and the third. They got feelings too.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, but don't do that.
Nah.
See, the thing is that y'all wanna portray this macho man persona for the world, like y'all got it all together, and the fuck y'all don't. Because if you guys think you turn into a little fucking pussy, little baby, that your woman or your mom has to take care of you. It's just, you know, you guys are very codependent. And even though y'all say y'all not, you guys are. You need us to clean, to cook, to wash, to take care of you, to do everything for you. Because if a woman, just because she's giving you pussy and she's not providing for you the way that you want your woman to provide for you, like she was your mother, you're not going to want to keep her. Because I'm still in the situation. My son's father's still in the house. Remember the one that was sick?
You still take care of him, right?
Yes, sir.
Is he better now? I don't want to go. I don't want to go
I'm
back.
not gonna cry. It is what it is. He needs a new kidney, and I'm gonna take the opportunity to
Move a little bit closer to like
to me?
No, come over a little bit.
Like
just
this?
yeah. Then the mic will not move so far.
like this.
Yeah. Then
That's better?
you're never gonna get away. All right. The mic is gonna be right there. Go ahead.
We still.
I knew that about you. I didn't want to bring that up because I wanted you to feel comfortable.
It's part of the process.
Someone told me that. I think it was you, and someone told me that she holds her dude down.
No, but he holds me down too. He pays the bills. I take care of him, but when remember, there was a time where I was on welfare and I was holding it down and he wasn't paying shit. So now it's his turn.
So he can move.
He don't want to.
No, move out the house. He can make moves.
Yeah, he makes moves, but he's not feeling well right now, and he needs a new kidney. He's O negative. If anybody want to help me donate a kidney, I even told him I'll give you one of my kidneys, and we're not compatible. So
damn, you would give a kidney. You love that man.
He helped me raise my son. He's not my son's.
That's my baby father. I never let him go.
No, he did not. My son is not his sperm. He's his stepfather, but that's his father because he raised him.
Okay. I just got confused, but
no, not confusion. My son's father.
That's the one that went to the hospital.
No. That's my ex. That's my son's father, his real father. We're not together for years already since my son, since he got sick, like since Jason was 1. And this man, that's my son's father because he raised him. He's been in my son's life since he's 2.
Okay. So my question, I want to go.
About him before, remember?
I remember. I want to come back to this. I want to say that maybe a woman.
Next time we'll talk about it. It's gonna be 3 hours. You're gonna stay. You're gonna stay with me all night because I gotta.
We got time. We got time. But what I'm saying is, like, I want to say something, right? I want to say something like this. I want to say, I think that women don't understand they're taking away a man's security.
What you mean? Run it back for me.
See, to me, Marie, tell me if I'm wrong.
Marie,
right? My producer Marie. I think that a man's security is to know that his woman is faithful. Once you take that from a man, what other security can a woman provide for him?
What you mean that a woman is faithful? If you love your man, you're gonna be faithful.
In today's time?
Why not?
When women want to be equal, they're like, if you cheat,
They're
I cheat.
equal. We already established that we're not equal. We're not. We are not equal. We're not equal. But when a woman or even a man, when you really love your partner and you really want to make it work, there's even men that are faithful. It can happen.
Do you think it's possible for a man to be
Yes,
faithful?
because if anything, like we said, best friends, we could do things together. Why not? For him to do it without me, I'd rather watch and be right there joining.
You would watch?
Yeah, watch. We all fucking.
Speaking of watching,
We all
you ever had a
fucking.
threesome?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever had a threesome with a celebrity?
Maybe. Maybe.
What happened? What was it like?
Huh?
What happened? What was the experience? Don't tell us the celebrity's name.
I would never. I don't drop no names.
Don't name drop.
No, never.
Have you ever had a threesome with a celebrity?
Yes.
What was it like? What happened? What tell
Oh
us?
my God. So obviously they flew me out, whatever. Went to the studio. We got to where we were going after like 50 hours later. We're in the studio forever.
Well, you're a musician, so that makes sense.
At that time, I wasn't recording as of yet. I had like recorded when I was like in school, whatever, but never like in the actual studio. From that session was that I decided, I was like, you know what? Let me get back on my shit. Because I was there for all them hours in a session that wasn't mine.
Okay, so you get to the studio.
Yeah, we get to the
you're in
studio, we do what we
session.
gotta do, then now we leave. That's it, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, so we get to where we're going. I go take a shower or whatever, because we gotta keep it cute. Well, I gotta keep it cute. I'm very clean. So they start fucking or whatever, and then I come, and then I'm, I know what I'm there for already, so I'm joining the party. And he's like, Iha. I'm like, ew, no, she smell.
What?
Yeah, she was smelling. So he was like, I was like, And then he's like, okay, so let's go take a shower. Mind you, I just came out the shower. So we go take a shower, and he tells me, wash her.
That gotta be sexy. I ain't gonna hold you. Shit. That I ain't gonna.
Mind you, I'm over here washing her. I'm over here washing her. I'm washing her. I'm washing her.
Oh, damn, yeah.
He's like making out with me or whatever, and I'm washing her. I'm like, this is nasty. It was so nasty. I loved it.
Be like, wash that nasty bitch.
I washed her, and
Was she clean after you washed her?
duh.
I'm just
Yeah,
asking.
then I ate her pussy, and he fucked me, and he finished. And we did it a couple of times, and then after we finished, I was like, let's go shower again, because after you finish, you gotta shower. You always gotta wash that pussy.
Was it good?
What?
Was it good? Was the experience good?
Amazing. I loved it, because he finished with me. Now we're her.
Is that a
He
thing?
finished
in a
with me. Now we're
threesome?
her. Huh?
Is that a thing in a threesome? Because I'm gonna tell you.
I feel like, for example, if you're having a threesome with, that wasn't his bitch, so it was like another girl, but he flew me out. He didn't fly her out. She was already living there, so it was. I guess they were like
In California, wherever.
wherever it was.
Oregon.
It doesn't matter where it was, but we was
Bahamas.
out there, and I guess she was from out there, so they had. I guess they were like regular fucking buddies, but not all the time. But my pussy was better.
I've heard.
Let me stop. Let me not even do that. That's not nice.
No, but what I've heard is that one of the unspoken rules in a threesome.
That was actually my first threesome like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What do you mean for like that?
Because I've had threesomes with girls, but not like
with a guy involved.
right.
Okay.
So it was my first experience like that.
That's dope.
Especially with a girl that I just met, because when we got in the elevator, it was like, what are we doing right now? Me and her talking to each other. Mind you, we haven't got to the room. This
So
is like
y'all
prior.
did communicate.
Of course,
as
but
women, you got women communicate.
she's like, I wasn't ready for this. I was like, I kind of knew what I was coming to do. But I
You
didn't know
think
that
she
it
was fronting or she knew? She
probably knew because she liked girls too. She ate my pussy too. What are you talking about?
So, but what I'm saying is like my
Let
thing,
me tell you something.
talk about
I'm
it.
eating pussy. She better eat my pussy too, because there's no way that. Next time you already know. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying. Is you know what I like about these conversations? Everybody may think, or who's watching this may think like, oh, he's thinking about all this sexual stuff. It's not the sexual stuff that I'm so much interested in, because I already.
No, I'm just open.
No,
I don't mind talking about my experiences.
No,
so.
but what I'm saying is I'm already
And I'm not saying no names.
into the sexual stuff, right? So I don't. It's not the sexual stuff. It's the. I think
Nasty.
that it's easier to talk about the unwritten rules in that and translate it into the world. So, for example, from what I've heard, when people have threesomes, where I'm talking about woman and men, one man, right? That where the guy finishes determines how good the threesome was.
Ooh, let me tell you something. Now
If
that
the
you're talking
guy
about that,
fit-
hold on. Let me.
if a
let me-
guy-
no. I got
Go
a
ahead.
real good story for you. Hold on. I know someone that was into having threesomes and stuff like that with their partner, right? And they ended up having a threesome with this one young lady. He ended up leaving his partner for that young lady, and he married her.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. These are like the unwritten rules, right? So, for example, I don't want to.
Rare, but it happened. Like that's a like
I don't wanna
somebody I
bring-
know, and then they ended up breaking up anyways because they were on two different levels, and the family and his career, and so it didn't work anyways. 'Cause at the end of the day, let me tell you something. When you take something from somebody that's not supposed to be for you, it's not for you.
No, but that's not Gloria. That's not what
I
I'm
was
saying.
just giving you an example
No,
of something that I've heard.
Try, I need
Sorry,
you
go
to
ahead, continue.
navigate me through this. What I'm trying to say is that everything has unwritten rules. Everything, relationships, business, everything has.
Threesomes.
There's written rules and there's unwritten rules, and the people who know the unwritten rules, I think, succeed more because those rules are never written. So if a man is in a threesome and he got two women and he's doing his thing and that's his girl, that's his either whatever, that's his woman, and in the middle of it all, as he's about to finish, he goes to the other girl. It's an insult to his woman.
I feel like yes, agree. Because if your woman is there and you guys are being intimate, you should not finish on the third party, the third party, because it will be like you said, like an insult. Like I'm already letting you do this. Why you gotta do the most and give her my leche? Esa leche mía.
Yeah, because I think and these
You know what
are
I said, right?
Sa leche mía.
Esa leche mía, meaning that milk is mine. Don't give it to the next bitch, nigga. That's my leche.
Yeah, it's because it's important to you, right?
100%. You're my man. I'm allowing you to do this, so you better give me my cum. You better come on me, nigga.
It has to go to you,
It better.
right? But let's just say a man.
And it's gonna cause a problem. Whoa, why you came with her? Oh, you like her pussy better? It's gonna be a problem.
That's the issue, right? So
Hold in, don't come on her. Come on your wife or on your girlfriend or whatever it is that you're doing.
So that's what I'm trying to say. So it's like it's almost like dating. There's these invisible rules in dating. Like I think one of the most crucial rules in dating are.
Let me ask you a question. If you're dating, are you supposed to be dating multiple people, or are you just dating that one person?
I don't. I think you. My opinion. This is my opinion. I think when it comes to dating, you should date one person at a time.
Agree. I agree.
I think that if you're
Because you're trying to build something.
if you're
And
fucking, if you're see people lie.
No, if you're already fucking, you better only be fucking that one person.
People lie. I think people lie
They do.
to themselves because if you're fucking multiple people, then add to the roster. Fuck as many as you want. But I could tell you as a man, if I'm dating, I'm going to date one person at a time.
Agree.
Because I need my focus to be on you. I need to get to know you. Now, getting to know you, this is the truth. Maybe 3 days. It may be 3 weeks. It may be 3 months. And if it doesn't work, I move on. Right? But I'm not going to have a whole bunch of dating experiences if I'm trying to date.
That shit is overwhelming.
Relationship. It's not that it's overwhelming. It goes against my focus. It goes against my goal. You understand? Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, my priorities, like I said earlier, like, don't chase this. Chase your priorities. If my priority and my focus is to find a woman that I want to settle with, I'm going to do candidates to settle with. I'm not going to do that with multiple women.
Right.
I'm just not.
Right.
Right? It's just not worth it for me. Now, if I'm in a space in my life where I'm just trying to fuck, I have a roster of like 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever it is, right? As many as I can. But if my priority is like, yo, you know what? I'm trying to rock with you. And we rocking with each other. You do some bullshit or I do some bullshit. It don't work. I move on. I take a little break because I'm a person who takes time to know who I am as a person. And I'll go back in. So I'm not going to swim. I'm not going to jump in this pool, get out, go in another pool, get out, go in another pool. It's just not going to work out for me. So I'm saying these little small
Soul ties
nuances.
are real, by the way.
Are they? You believe in soul ties? Talk about it.
I do believe in that because, you know, like when you're being intimate with someone and believe it or not, you start picking up characteristics and traits that they do and even phrases, even the way that they act and all of that. And it's not because you're like that. It's because it's a transfer of energy. That's why you got to be careful.
Do you have a soul tie?
Huh?
Do you have a soul tie?
With what?
With somebody.
Someone? What you mean? I feel like when you're intimate with somebody and you don't use protection, you definitely transferring all kinds of fluids
So
in
why
there.
are you fucking like 3 people raw? You got
I'm
3
not
soul
fucking
ties?
3 people raw.
I'm just saying. I'm asking, not you.
No. Like, for example, if I'm dealing with one person, I'm only dealing with one person.
So if you fucking 3 people raw, you got 3 soul ties. Not you, I'm just
Basically,
saying.
yeah, in general. No, yeah.
Yeah?
That's real, yeah. And that's why I read something just the
Some
other
dudes
day.
just coming off to drop off dick and going about their business.
Yeah, but that's not good because you don't know what demons those people have and what.
You believe in that shit?
Yeah.
You Dominican, that's why.
And you Haitian, you believe in that shit too.
No. See, the thing is, like, Dominican women, I think, are more superstitious than. Just listen to what I'm saying to you. Haitian men.
I never grew up in Santo Domingo, so I don't know what you're telling me. I grew up over here. The thing is that
Yeah, it's just the same.
it's in me.
It's the same thing. It's the same. Here, there, it's the
No,
same shit.
Haiti and DR is actually one.
No, but what I'm saying
See,
is
we could walk through the river.
Dominican women are very superstitious.
And Haitian women and men, they not?
No, Haitian women not as much as Haitian men. Haitian men are more superstitious.
Mira, everybody's superstitious. Why you always trying to clean it up, you fucker? You don't try to fucking persuade everybody because that you're more superstitious than us.
Haitian men are.
All of y'all. Everybody. Women, men, Cubans, Puerto Ricans, everybody. We all come from Africa.
The
Forget
whole
about that.
Caribbean.
Everybody.
So, but you running from what I'm asking you.
No, I'm not.
I feel like you are. I feel like you don't want to.
Well, get to the question and stop running around the circle.
Why you don't want to tell these young girls that are coming up what the game is? I feel like
I need to stop selling pussy. That's first of all.
Is OnlyFans selling pussy? Do you have
No.
an OnlyFans?
No, and they are selling pussy on OnlyFans. You know why I don't have an OnlyFans and I could? Because I value myself so much more. And I respect my vagina. And I respect myself and I respect my son. You know, I'm a mother at the end of the day. So I got to think about what's going to affect him. What's going to affect him when he gets older. You know, like, not older, he's already older. What's going to affect him if there was something that's going to make him feel ashamed or embarrassed about me. And I don't ever want to embarrass my son. And I don't ever want to embarrass myself.
So we have this girl here. Shout out to her. Yumi, what's her name?
I already think I know Aisha Diaz.
No, not Aisha. But Aisha don't have an OnlyFans. I don't think Aisha has an OnlyFans.
She probably do.
No, she doesn't.
Edit that. Take her name out.
Was that girl's name, Yumi, that came? She had the porn? Victoria.
Victoria what?
So, Victoria.
I don't know her.
So, it's peep game, right? You ready for me? Mm-hmm. So, Victoria came through. We did an interview with her. Dope girl. She started OnlyFans. She said she made like 3, 4, 5, 6. She almost made $1 million,
Yeah, they make
right?
money.
And I was so impressed. But when I'm talking to her, you know how old this girl was when I was talking to her?
Not even 20.
She was 22. So I'm like, that has got to be crazy. So she says, yeah, follow me on Twitter. Because I didn't know X. Now, Twitter, now X.
X.
So I'm following her on X. And,
She posts her content on there?
bro, it's a full porn.
On X?
Yeah,
No.
I'm watching. X has full porn, and what happens with X that I didn't know. So, for example, let's just say Vicky. Her name is Vicky. So when Vicky would post, I would watch it. But if you go on the bottom, no disrespect to her.
Did you like it?
No disrespect
really?
to her. That's not my
cup of tea?
speed. Yeah. No disrespect. It's just not my speed. I got my speed, and that's just not it. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not with it.
And so what happens is that when I would watch her, you go in the comments. You know what's in the comments?
Tell me.
More porn, because they could put videos in their comments. So I was trying to put it together and seeing if it's without judgment, with a no judgment, right?
No judgment.
I was trying to say that, well, if a woman could make in her lifetime from age 22 to 32, $5 million.
I could have been selling pussy and I'm not.
But that's that's hard to make in a lifetime.
You know something, let me tell you something. Easy money is not the best money to get to, because at the end of the day, one day you're going to get older, you're going to have children, and you know the internet is forever. And you don't want that, you know? I personally wouldn't want that. I have a son, and I'm going to eventually have grandchildren, and I do not want my pussy all over the internet. I might flash you my titties. Girls go wild, but not my pussy.
Okay. So it's not, it's a bad
Now,
move.
you know, but not in the internet. You know, like, for example, I did a video one time for a Greek parody, right? And I got paid. It was like a music parody video. It's in Greece somewhere. I don't know if my titties are, because they probably blurred it, but I was topless for that video. And when I did it, I didn't think about it. And now that I think about it, I'm like, damn, girl, you was showing your titties on that video.
What did you think about that? What do you feel about it?
Yeah, it is what it is. I did it already. That's it.
So it didn't bother you?
No. It was just titties. They fake anyways. Okay.
I don't know what that means. All right, cool. So.
And like I was saying, so if it would have been like China, then no, I would have never did it. Because, you know, there's a lot of actresses that go topless in movies and stuff like that.
That's regular. I don't think.
You know what I mean? But like,
I don't think
porn?
there's a famous. I don't think there's a famous.
Drew Barrymore did it.
I don't think there's a famous actress in. I don't think there's a famous actress in Hollywood that's never been topless.
It's part of the game.
Do you consider it art?
Yes.
Do you think that what the girls are doing on OnlyFans is art?
No, that's porn. That's porn, bitches.
All right.
It's porn. Like, what you want me to tell you? You want me to sugar? No, it's not porn. It's soft porn. And some of y'all are not doing soft porn. Y'all doing porn. Come on now. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I'm not with it. I don't like. Sometimes people, it's almost like selling your soul.
Come on, that's a little stretch.
That's a big stretch. And it is what it is. Why you want to have your pussy out there for everybody to see? Why do you want everybody to see you, the way you fuck, the way you suck, the way that you have intimacy? That's only for the bedroom. That's for your partner, and you know what I'm saying? Like, no.
So intimacy is a little bit more sacred.
Yes.
Okay.
100%. For me, it is. To each his own. Like, I'm not judging y'all because this is a
no judgment. No
judgment. You know, a judgment.
It's a no judgment zone. It's really important to no judgment.
But this is my opinion. This is how I feel. I'm not saying that they're wrong for doing what they do to get their money. More power to you. Get your coins, baby. But me personally, I wouldn't do it, and I'm not with it. Whatever floats your boat, more power to you, baby. But not for me.
So let's just say somebody's watching this, and he's a single man,
Mm-hmm.
did well for himself, stabilized. But he may deal with a little bit of insecurities, or maybe not insecurities, but bad experiences. Like he's been around long enough to know women could be deceiving and misleading. And he sends us a message and he says, "Hey, my name is blah, blah, blah. I would love the opportunity to date Gloria. Can you ask her? Can you ask her what does a man have to do to date her?" Keep it real.
For example, me per se, I'm not the type of person that dates anyone for their looks.
You like ugly guys.
No, I like you guys too. Don't get it twisted, pero
But ugly guys is
no,
okay.
no. Like for example, if you was to see my exes, they're all different because it's not about your physical. It's about this. For me, for me.
What does that mean?
Your heart is about the way you treat people, the way you interact with people that are not in the same position as you, like just everything. The way you treat your family, the way you treat your mother. That speaks volumes about a person.
So what would he have to do on a first date with you? Like, just take us from.
I don't know. Surprise me. I don't ask for much.
Take us from.
I'm a simple girl.
Let's say he surprised you.
We go to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm just trying to get to know you. And then if you're trying to impress me, then you could take me somewhere else. Let me know. Be like, listen, mommy, get cute. I'm gonna take you out. Da 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 da. Get
So
cute. We go
he
out.
should communicate with you.
Communication is key. I said this from the beginning of the interview.
Okay. So
Communication is key. We talking. We gotta get to know each other. If we vibing, I might give you the opportunity. First, let's talk a little bit. Let's see if we vibing. We talk and
do we talk by text or do we talk on the
I'd
phone?
rather speak to you over the phone or even in person. Obviously, a conversation over the phone will start first.
No, we didn't go on a date yet.
No, but I know. I'm telling you.
So
We just
he got
speak
your
over the-
number.
Mhm.
Should he text
me.
you or call you?
Call me.
Before he texts, or should he just call you right
No,
out?
text me. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Such and such. Can I call you? Can we have a conversation? Can I call you? Sure, call me. Like, can you talk? Sure, call me and we talk. And if we're vibing on the phone, sure, let's meet up when you want to. Where you were?
So don't drag it on the text.
No, I'd rather talk to you over the phone because I want to hear you. I want to see because you could tell if you're gonna vibe with somebody over the phone, but that's the first step. The phone you could vibe, but sometimes people when they get face to face, they freeze up and they are not the same person that they was over the phone. So just basically maintain the same energy the whole time. Because if you switch up, I might not like it. I feed off of energy.
Okay. But energy on a first date goes up and down, right?
No, if y'all vibing, y'all vibing.
So if you're vibing with him on the phone,
Mm-hmm.
the vibe is great, and then he's like, "Hey, do you
Want
You
to hang
wanna
out?
go
You want to
out?
go out? Sure.
And then he's like, should he say, yo, you know what? Don't wear high heels because we're gonna go
Hiking.
hiking.
I'm with it.
Wear some sneakers,
I'm with
get
it.
cute. We're gonna
Take
go
a walk.
hiking.
Yeah, I'm with it. We go to Chick-fil-A, not McDonald's. Though.
And it should be cool because you're just
Yeah.
trying to get to know him.
Yeah, we just, like I said, everything starts with a friendship. We're vibing. We're getting to know each other. If we vibing when we clicking, you never.
That's the thing, on 8 at the table, Amanda pushed this because, I definitely understood where Amanda was coming from. Amanda was like, "What's wrong with a coffee date?" And we get a lot of pushback from that. A lot of women.
They just want to. They just want to get free food.
You think so?
Yeah, I have a friend that he has a very good relation, like a good friendship with a girl, like this boy, girl, they're friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking to him, and he's like, I'm on the phone. He's like, oh, my friend just hit me up talking about she's about to go on a date for what? For free food. Women do that.
So if
You cannot buy your own food, girl. Like, I mean, you out here wasting people's times. Like, stop doing that. Get your own food.
well, it's the ambiance too, right? There's a lot that goes with it. Like if you take a girl to the spot, like I don't know, let's say you take her to Catch or you take her to Budokan or whatever.
If they want to go there, it's because they want to fish, especially if they're going for the food.
What do you mean fish?
Fishing. We on a date, right? But I know that I don't like you, and I'm just going there for the food. I look good, so I know other men are gonna look at me. So if I go to the bathroom and another man goes to the bathroom, he might just give me his number. She's fishing.
So you saying that a woman?
Men do that too. Men do that too because my ex-fiance, you know, I look the way that I look, and there was times that we would go on dates and we would go to places with no reservation. You know, sometimes you gotta go to those with reservations. We would get to the door, reservations, no. And they would look at me up and down. I was like his key. Yeah, good. Go.
So he's using you to get a reservation. So people using each other.
Yeah.
Can two people who's using each other make a relationship work?
No, because they're using each other. It's not real love. And I knew that relationship was not going to work.
But you're always useful to each other.
I was not using him. I loved what we had.
But he was useful to your heart, and then...
We had some great sex.
So you was useful to each other.
We were useful for each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had fun
so
together.
So you're using each other in a sense.
I was not using him. I was having a good time. I was living my life. Whether it worked or not, that was on God. But once things hit the fan, once shit hit the fan, I was like, all right, this is not going to work.
What's the best relationship you ever had?
I don't think I've had one yet. I've had fun, but I haven't had like a great relationship.
That's scary for you?
I want to have a great relationship. I actually want to build a great relationship. You have to build a great relationship. It's not scary because we have to go through things in life or whatever to learn. You know, we have to, like my aunt says, we have to burn stages, like quemando etapas. But as an adult, I don't think I've had like a great I've had amazing men that have been really good to me. But down the line, something happens.
Like what?
For example, my ex-fiance, he was like too much on top of me. Like I couldn't even take a shower by myself. And then like I felt like I was like the walls were coming in on me and I had no space. And he didn't like the fact that I was still living with Jason's dad. So he didn't want me to be in the house. And it was cool when we were in Miami because we had our own spot and I was staying there. We were staying there for like 3 months or whatever. Then we came back to New York and we went from hotel to hotel to hotel to hotel. So I had no stability. But I had my home. So why am I going from hotel to hotel to hotel to hotel when I have my house?
But he can't come to your house.
He can't. And I can't go to his house because he had a house too.
Why don't you can go there?
See, that's where the secret is. He was not being truthful about what he had going on over there. Because if that was his house, then he could have took me to his house.
He never took you to his house?
Never. But see, I was in the bubble. And when I snapped out of it, that's when shit hit the fan. Because I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I was caught up in the traveling and the sex. Because we had amazing sex. And we were traveling here, there, everywhere. Like 9 months of a honeymoon. Or let's say like 6, 7, 8 months. 7 months. The last 2 months were like horrible.
Why?
Because I was not stable. Women want stability.
Stability, security.
Yes.
What kind of security do you think you want right now at this point in your life?
I just want to be successful. My music got to go boom, and that's it.
So,
everything else comes alone.
All right, let me ask you.
That's all I want. I don't want, like, whatever men do for me, thank you. It's a plus. I appreciate you. Pero why should I wait around for a man to give me something when I can get it for myself? Why should I? Yeah, it's a blessing. Thank you for everything you guys provide for me. But I want to be successful doing what I love.
So if Les,
that's the goal.
I know you're a little superstitious, just a little. If the gave you a choice in your dream, and was like, hey,
who gave me a choice in my dream? The spirits?
Them things that you believe in. And they were like, look, I'm going to give you a choice, and it's going to be real. Tomorrow morning when you wake up, there's only one thing that can happen, and you got to pick which one. you could have the man of your dream. He's going to buy you the house that you want. You're going to have the life that you want, whether you want to live in the city or you want to live in the suburbs. And you're going to have all of it. You're going to have children. You're going to have everything that you want, and you're going to be an old woman surrounded by all your grandkids and great-grandkids, and you will live to see everything. And that's going to be your life, and you will have it. And you'll be happy. Or tomorrow morning when you wake up, you will have your music career. You will travel the world.
My music career. I want my music. I'm a mom already. I have a kid. I already went through that. And trust me, it's been a rough fucking cycle. Fucking 18 years of up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. I want to be successful doing what I love. That's what I want. Everything else comes second to that. My son is big already. He's about to finish trade school, all that. I'm chilling. I want to be successful doing what I love. Now, the man that comes along after that, I'm already established, so I don't need him to do nothing for me. I just need his company and good stuff. And, chemistry, good sex, all that. If I could do for myself, then I don't need nobody.
No, but you didn't even
for example, do I want to be a wife? Of course I want to be a wife, but I also want my career.
You didn't let me finish.
Dime, sorry. Sorry.
You didn't let me finish.
Habla.
So what I'm saying is, like, the second part is you're going to travel the world, global, sell out stadiums, have all of that, but you will never, I don't use the word never, it's not my favorite word, but in the cards for you, no, you will be in and out of relationships till you're 95 years old. You will have different men. Some will love you for 4 years. Some will love you for 4 months. But you will never have a stable man for the rest of your life, but you will have a stable career.
That man's going to come anyway.
No. Listen to me. You will have a stable...
God is good to me.
Listen, I'm being hypothetical.
It's hypothetical, but I'm telling you how I feel. I'm still going to pick that one, and God is still going to send me that man. You know why? Because I'm a good person, and good karma's real.
No, but just listen to what I'm saying to you. If, let's just say it's not you.
Why are you making it so difficult, though?
Pick one. Let's say you can't have it all. Pick one. Do you want the man and surrounded by your grandkids when you're 90? Or do you want just
I'm not going to be young forever. What you think? All these guys...
You're going to be like Cher.
She don't got no man.
She keeps a man, though.
Well, trust me, if a man come over here, he ain't want to go because that nigga's still there.
No, she got a young boy.
Huh?
I
don't like young men.
She's 77. Her young boy is, I think he's 35. But the point is, what I'm saying to you is that I think that
I already did the family thing, and men, all they want is for you to take care of them. I want my career. Thank you very much.
And that's the answer, and that's okay.
I'm going to have fun forever. I'm kidding. Of course I want a family, but I want my career. But you can have both. Who said you can't have both? Look at Jay-Z and Beyonce.
I don't know that situation, so I don't. I admire them. I don't know that person.
Well, we don't know, but I'm saying, like, look, they're successful and they have a relationship. There's no reason. Right. Why you got to give me that one option to be successful and not have a man? I'm going to have a man. I'm going to keep a man because they don't go. They stay. Believe me.
Because you know what
My ex didn't want to leave. He was stalking me.
Because you know what I always find interesting is that women who are powerful rarely date powerful men.
Nah, I want us to be on the same level.
I think women date submissive men.
I want us to be on the same level because I do like a man to take lead and tell me, Mira, I bought this for you, wear this, let's go out, da-da-da-da, or we're going to have playtime tonight here, wear this, I went to the sex shop and I bought this for you. It's fun, let's have fun. I'm a fun girl.
Oh, you're a fun girl.
I'm a fun wife. I could be a fun wife.
Okay, fair enough.
Right, because I don't want to have fun with everybody. I want to have fun with that one person that we have chemistry and we're like, yeah.
So, Glow, it's a pleasure having you.
Thank you.
You know, definitely know this conversation is going to continue, and I definitely want you to come back. As a matter of fact,
to be continued.
I'm vibing with you. I'm feeling like, maybe we should do a few of these.
I'm down,
Yeah?
but you use your words correctly. I don't want nobody to kill me over here.
What happened?
I said, use your words correctly. I don't want nobody to kill me over here.
No, I'm
fucking
just saying
with
that
you. Yeah, definitely.
we have such a good vibe and a good conversation. We should continue it.
Later.
We definitely should continue the conversation. So guys, definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you watch this episode and it's your first time ever watching 8 at the Table, definitely subscribe to our YouTube. Join our membership. You guys gotta understand, membership is a big deal because it shows YouTube that we have members, we have views and everything else, and what we're saying does matter. We are a relationship show. We're not interested in being anything else but a relationship show. So that's our primary focus. And we want to be able to interact with you guys and get involved. So subscribe, like, love.
They got merch too.
And follow Glow. YouTube, peace. Good night.
Good night, guys.
Good morning if you're watching this in the morning.
Buenos dias.
All right, we're out.